Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me Desiree and thank you for clicking on my video. Today we are talking COLLAB. If you don't know what this brand is, it's called COLLAB and it's available at Sally Beauty. I know several different YouTubers and beauty people were involved. I don't know if they're involved in the creation of the products, but I know they're definitely involved in the kind of marketing and all that kind of stuff and promotion of the products. So that's how I heard of it, and it's available at Sally Beauty. But they have a new highlighting palette out, and I have a few other products from them that I'm going to talk about today as well. But first off, let's talk about the face and eye highlighting palette. We just jumped right into it, didn't we? So this is how it looks. They had two shades. This one, which is called Fairy Nudes Fresh Glow. And then they had another one that was called, I don't remember, but it was a lot golden. A lot more golden. But this is the one I went with, and this is how it looks. I have been using this every day since I got it. I would say I've had it about, I don't know, 7 or 8 days. I freaking love it. So these two shades right here, I do have one on today. As you can see, this little nice glow here. These two are super duper awesome. You can build them up to look metallic, but you could also put them on and make them look very natural. I don't even dust off the excess with these, and they look like this. Like, they look very natural, like, not like you have a highlighter on. But you could definitely kind of do a few builds and make it look awesome. They're really nice. Ugh, I don't like swatching my stuff because I don't like getting hard pan. But every single time I don't, someone says something in the comments like, oh, you should have done some swatches, so why not? Those are how they look right there. Swatched out, of course, stuff like this isn't meant to be put on with your fingers, so it does look a little chunky, but they do not come off chunky on your face at all. It's just a really nice, beautiful sheen. Oh, I love those two right there. This one up here as well is so freaking gorgeous. This one here does have some sparkle in it though, which I don't mind. I do like a little bit of sparkle in my highlight. Not sure if, oh, I guess you can kind of see the sparkle in it. It's that one right there. Don't in swatches, they all look the same. But on the face, I feel like they look a little bit different. But yeah, I guess they all kind of have the same tone. But that's the one right there. On the face, it does have some sparkle in it. It's obvious sparkle. It's awesome. It's not really glitter. I would describe it as sparkle. I feel like those are different things. So if you don't like that sparkly, glittery kind of highlight, you might not like that one, but I really love it. This one here is truly awful. Sad to say, but it's really bad formula. It looks like that one would also be the same like this one, like really chunky, but it's not. This one is really chunky. Just like, it's super duper silver. I have tried it on my eyes too because I thought it's not going to work for my face. I know that. But on the eyes and on the face as well, it's so chunky. Chunky and just like flaky, like those big flakes that just fall all over your face. Not in a nice, like, oh, I got some glitter fallout and it looks nice, but like chunky, flaky, weird silver, like globs. The formula, oh, you know what I meant to grab? I forgot. It reminds me exactly of, if you have any of these little Wanderlust palettes from Flower Beauty, it reminds me of these really chunky, kind of foily formulaed eyeshadow. Is that a word I just said? It reminds me a lot of that formula, like chunky, flaky fallout. And for some reason, I feel like they're identical formula to this palette here. But I don't know. That's just an observation I had. But this palette is freaking awesome, though. For those three right there alone, I would totally recommend this if you want two really great highlights you can wear every single day. Build them up to look metallic. Wear them really natural. One that has some sparkle in it just for some fun. One that, maybe it'll work for some people, but for me it just doesn't. But this is freaking awesome. If you've seen anything about it, if you've been curious about it, like as you can see all that fallout here, the formula is kind of strange, but especially those two there, it kind of like moves around a lot. But I love this palette. I'm so glad I got it, and I love it. I absolutely love it, and I totally think it was worth it. Where's my little rag at? So, now that we talked about that, let's talk about a few other collab hits and misses. I bought some of these items a few months ago because Coffee Break with Danny was part of this brand launch at the beginning, and she is no longer part of it, which kind of sucks, but it is what prompted me to buy them because I freaking love her. But anyway, let's just talk about a few of the products. So, the other highlighter that I did buy, I got these, I want to say, in March, maybe February. So I've had them for a while. And this is the highlighter. It's called the Filter Highlighting Powder. And at first, I thought it was going to be kind of like the Milani Prep Set and Glow powder. And it kind of is, but it has more of a sheen to it. This is definitely a highlighter that you would use to say maybe your face is looking very, very matte and you don't want an obvious highlighter on, this is like that everyday kind of just add some glow to your face, bring back some life to your face, radiance, without looking like a highlighter. I absolutely love this. I have nothing else like it, and I am so glad I bought it because I reach for it all the time. I love it so much. I did try it all over my face because I thought it was going to be like that Milani powder, and it's way too sheeny for that. It looks very obvious that you have highlighter on your whole face. But I absolutely love this. It's a very, very natural looking, very everyday friendly. Just kind of throw it on your face and go. You don't even have to worry about it. It blends like a dream. I really love that a lot. It's definitely a big departure from this one though. A lot more natural looking. The other thing I purchased, which I do have on today, is a eyeshadow palette. And this is the shade called Follow Me. And so I don't have anything like this. I don't really wear shades like this too often because I find them hard to use, hard to blend. Like just general blue, green shades I find aren't always the best kind of formulas. I find I make a mess with them. They're kind of patchy and streaky and stuff like that. This palette is awesome. I put it on today with zero like effort. It just kind of went pff, boom, eyeshadow was done. I absolutely love this, and I've never described eyeshadows before as buttery, I don't think. I never understand what people mean by saying a powder is buttery, but these are buttery! Oh my gosh! So let me go over the shades real quick. So you have 8 shades, 2 mattes right there, that creamy shade, and then that really dark navy. All the rest are shimmer or like satin kind of sheeny shades. These 2 here feel a little bit dry because they're mattes, but this one is totally fine. It blends perfectly fine. It's just a nice general shade that's going to blend right into your skin. It's kind of just a set your primer kind of shade. This one here is super duper deep. I don't use that one because I don't know how, but that's how it looks. It's really intense. I feel like that's maybe a liner shade. As you can see, like it's not the best shade in the palette, but I just don't know how to use it, to be honest. The rest of them are spectacular. They are like, oh my god, like when you touch them, it's like amazing. The pigmentation, oh, that other finger. So the pinky is that really dark navy, but those are the other shades. They go on so easy. They blend, where's the other one? So well. I mean, look at that. They're so good. I absolutely love this palette. I asked my boyfriend which one should I get, and he picked out this one, and I was like, oh, like I don't really wear shades like this, but I absolutely love it. This was such a home run palette for me. I would totally be interested in trying another one, but this blue one just blew me, it blew me away, because I always find blues to be just difficult to find that are really good, or not this blue kind of green tone. Absolutely loved this palette. I didn't get any fallout. Wow. Home run eyeshadow formula right here. I absolutely loved it. If you've tried another one of those palettes and you really loved it, let me know which one you got, because I definitely want to try another one. Ugh, my hair's wet. The next thing I got was the Oh So Fresh Skin Tint. That's all it says. It doesn't have any SPF, which I kind of wish it did, but so with this stuff here, the shade range is severely disappointing. I think there was 5 shades, maybe 6. And with the skin tint, I get it. Like, you don't need to have an extensive shade range because they are on the sheerer side. So a lot of shades, a lot of skin types can usually use a lot of the different shades without having to be too specific, right? Did I make any sense? I think you know what I meant, though. This has some pigment to it. It reminds me of the It Cosmetics CC cream with a hairless coverage, but still enough coverage where you need to get a shade that matches your skin tone. I had picked up the shade, the one shade higher than this one. This is the shade Porcelain Ivory, by the way. I picked up the shade one shade higher than this because this is all you have to go by as far as picking out a shade, is this little thing right here. And I thought the other one would match, and it was so dark. So I went back, returned it, got this one, and I have this one on today. I think it's a great shade match. Unfortunately, the shade range is very disappointing. Considering how many very popular YouTubers and beauty people they had working on this brand, they knew how popular it was going to be and how kind of in demand it was going to be. So it was kind of disappointing that, like, a lot of the other products are all skin types can use, but the base products are very disappointing. The product is very, 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 very nice, though. It reminds me of the It Cosmetics CC cream a lot, with a little bit less coverage, like I said. Blends super easy, lasts all day, doesn't break up on my skin. I really, really enjoy this. So if you could find a shade that works for you, it is definitely one worth picking up if you like that more creamy kind of lighter coverage sort of product. I absolutely really like it. I've been enjoying it a lot. The other thing I picked up is the No Flaws Liquid Concealer. Look how big this concealer tube is. It's humongous. Same thing with the concealers. The shade range is very disappointing. So in the tube, look how light it looks. Look how dark it comes out. Like on my face, this concealer is just a little too dark. It's a fine concealer. It kind of reminds me of like the what is it? L'Oreal Pro Glow concealer. It reminds me of that. Kind of like a nice light kind of coverage, but easy to blend, easy to use, shade range kind of blah, but the concealer is very, very nice. It's just a little too dark for me right now. And then the last thing I picked up is the Lift and Glow Brow Highlighting Pencil. I picked this up because I have been wanting to find something like this that actually works for me. The Wet n Wild Brow Highlighter is way too pink. That's just a weird shade for me. I tried one from Bobbi Brown that was like so dry, it just kept breaking every time I used it. So I picked up this and I freaking love it. I absolutely love it. I've used it every single day and I haven't had to sharpen it once. Literally, I run it under the brows and then I get my pinkies. It kind of just move it like this. And it blends so easy. I've been doing it on the inner corners as well. And I absolutely freaking love it. I was so surprised that I found one of these that I love because I've been trying to find one that I love. And I really like this one a lot. So that's all the stuff I bought from COLLAB. As you can see, this brand is pretty solid. Like the products really do freaking work. And I've been so happy with everything I got. The brow pencil, amazing. Eyeshadow palette, out of this world. Home run product there. Highlighter here is really good. Everyday, natural looking. This is really good. Like something I don't have already. I love it. Concealer, really good. Shade range, disappointing. Same thing with this product, really good. Shade range is... And then the highlighter palette, which was what we wanted to start the video with today. Awesome. Absolutely love this thing. And that's it. If you've tried anything from this brand, let me know what you tried, because I definitely want to try out another eyeshadow palette especially. Thanks for watching my video. See you in another one. Goodbye.